Hi guys, Sal Ferrara from the Electrical Training Center. Today we're going to show you how to figure out a feeder calculation for motors. So the first step is to write everything down. We know that the motors are going to be three-phase 208. So what we're going to do is we're going to write down the motors that we're looking for. We have one 10 horsepower motor, wound rotor, and we have two 5 horsepower motors, which is squirrel cage, which are regular your AC polyphase motors. And we also have three 3/4 horsepower motors, squirrel cage motors. So the first step is to go to 430.250, which is your three-phase table. And we always use the horsepower rating for this, okay? We're going to use the horsepower based on 430.6A1, which we talked about earlier in another video. So if we look these up, we find that a 10 horsepower motor, 10 horsepower wound rotor, is equal to 30.8 amps. And we find, and that's one. We have two 5 horsepower motors, and each one is equal to 16.7 amps. And how many do we have? We have 2. So we're going to times it by 2, which equals 33.4 amps. And we have 3/4 horsepower motor. And again, you go to the table, 430.250, and when we go there, we find out that it's equal to 3.5 amps. And we're going to times that by 3, which equals 10.5 amps. Now, based on what we have, the code says in 430.24 to find the opacity of the conductor or the feeders. And here we're looking for the feeder. When you have more than one motor, we go to 430.24. Sorry, not 25. 430.24. And since we have 30 amps, 30.8 as the largest motor, the 5 horsepower is only 16.7 amps, and the 3/4 motor is only 3.5. So we're going to use the 10 horsepower motor, which is the 30.8 amps, and we're going to times it by 125%. So we're going to take the 30.8 times 1.25, and when we do that, we come out with 38.5 amps. Then we're going to bring these down, 33.4 amps, 10.5 amps, and we add it up, that's 4. We're going to carry, this is carrying the 1, that's 9, that's 2, and we carry the 1 here, so that's 82.4 amps. And that's going to be your answer, and then you could go to the table if you want 310.15B16 and find out what size conductor you would need. But this is what I want to know. I just want to know what my calculated load is, and it's 82.4. Thank you, and if you're interested, click below to subscribe for other videos on electrical calculations.